So now we're going to take a look at building the 5 families: major, minor, dominant, diminished, and augmented. In order to do that, we need to know what numbers we need, right? So major, 1, 3, 5. Minor, 1, 3, flat, 5. Dominant, 1, 3, 5, 7, flat. Diminished, 1, 3, flat, 5, flat. Augmented, 1, 3, 5, sharp. And as a side note, these are the numbers that you'd want to look for in scale formulas, because they will let you know what your root chord is, whether it's major, minor, dominant, diminished, augmented, whatever. For example, the Ionian scale, 1, 3, 5, so that's major. 1, 3, flat, 5, that's minor. It's also got the flat 7, so it could be dominant, or minor dominant. Phrygian, 1, 3, flat, 5, that's minor again. 1, 3, 5, it's major. 1, 3, 5, major. Could also be dominant, because here's your dominant 7. 1, 3, flat, 5, minor. 1, 3, flat, 5, flat, diminished. So, let's build some chords. Okay, so we're going to start with a major. I'm going to be building these at the 8th fret. So we've got 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. Zoom this in a bit. Okay, now this would be your arpeggio for the major chord, but we're gonna pretend that one's not there, and we're gonna bar right across there, and that's your typical major bar chord. Okay, so now let's take a look at minor. 1, 3 flat, 5, 1, 3 flat, 5, 1. So now we're going to pretend this isn't here, and we'll bar right here. There's your typical minor bar chord. Okay, so next is dominant. We're going to go 1, 3, 5, 7 flat, 1, 3, 5, 7 flat, 1. So again, there's your arpeggio for a dominant 7th chord. 1, 3, 5, 7 flat, 1, 3, 5, 7 flat, 1. Okay, so now we're going to pretend this one and this one aren't here, and then bar right there. Now we've got the diminished. So here we've got 1, 3 flat, 5 flat, 1, 3 flat, 5 flat. So what I would like to use for this chord, for the diminished chord, is easy. I'm not going to use that back there, and I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use 1, the 5 flat, the octave of the 1, and the flat 3. And that's going to be my diminished chord. And then these will not get played. Now we're on to the augmented. 1, 3, 5 sharp, 1, 3, 5 sharp, 1. Okay, so what I'm going to use for my augmented chord is going to be that right there. That's going to be my augmented. Right there. So that's building all of the 5 families: major, minor, dominant, diminished, and augmented. In the next video, we're going to take a look at building the arpeggios with the upper extensions of 9, 11, and 13.